Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day before starting the video. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease that Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, and Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, might both find themselves expecting. Is it possible that Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, has a double baby surprise awaiting him in the future? Given Luna's persistent grins and the remarks she's been throwing around, she seems to think that she's going to have Will's baby. It's clear that Luna is convinced a Spencer baby could rescue her from going back to prison, although in reality, the court may take her child. Of course, this might also be Luna's tactic to capture Will's affection or guilt-trip him into marriage. She likely dreams of crafting a family with Will beside her. But what happens if Electra ends up expecting as well? Even with Electra's efforts to take precautions and do things properly, it's common knowledge that birth control can sometimes fail, especially in a soap opera. Electra's initial experience with Will might result in an unexpected pregnancy, completely altering her life. Will, at this point in his life, definitely had no plans to become a dad, yet he could soon discover that he is going to be one. Just picture it. What if Will discovers that he is actually expecting twins? Well, half twins at least. That scenario seems plausible if Electra finds out she's expecting at the same time as Luna. They could all be hit with a double baby surprise that none of them anticipated, leaving Will to navigate this shocking revelation alongside Luna and Electra. This could open the door to a myriad of dramatic twists on B&B. Jealous Luna might become intent on orchestrating a little accident to ensure Electra's baby is removed from the picture. Luna could also be plotting to eliminate Electra, putting both Electra and her potential unborn child in serious jeopardy. Of course, we must also entertain the idea that Luna might not actually be pregnant by Will after all, or even fake the pregnancy. She could easily trick Will into believing she's carrying his child if she ends up in bed with Remy Price, Christian Weissman, and conceives with him instead. Regardless of the scenario, Will is likely to receive news about some unexpected pregnancies in the near future. Could Electra also drop a shocking revelation of her own, leaving Will utterly stunned? The bold and the beautiful thrives on complicated love triangles, unexpected pregnancies, and family feuds that ripple through generations. But what happens when two women, linked not only by family connections but by romantic entanglements with the same man, drop bombshells that will shake the Forrester, Spencer, and Logan families to their cores? Brace yourself. According to creative spoilers, Electra and Luna will both reveal they're pregnant. Yes, you read that right. Double the babies, double the scandal, and double the heartbreak. But instead of bringing joy, these announcements ignite a firestorm of drama, especially for Will Spencer, who suddenly finds himself at the epicenter of a battle that could change his life forever. Electra has been the newest face shaking up, Los Angeles, blending her fiery personality with a hidden vulnerability. Her romance with Will Spencer has been passionate, messy, and filled with a mixture of youthful impulsivity and real connection. While Katie and Bill have had their worries about their son being swept up too quickly, Will seemed determined to prove he could handle adult relationships on his own terms. But Electra's pregnancy announcement sends shockwaves through the Spencer clan. She blurts it out during what was supposed to be a casual dinner at Il Giardino, with Katie, Bill, and Will seated across the table. Katie nearly drops her glass, Bill chokes on his pasta, and Will sits frozen as Electra, with tears streaming down her cheeks, declares, "I'm pregnant, Will. We're having a baby." The silence that follows is deafening. For a brief moment, Will feels a strange mixture of fear and excitement, but that joy is short-lived once his mother and father immediately begin to argue. Katie frets that her son is too young, barely starting his adult life. Bill scowls at Electra, accusing her of trapping Will. Electra, insulted and hurt, fires back that she loves Will and would never manipulate him. In classic B&B fashion, the dinner ends in chaos, Electra storming out, Katie pulling Will aside to remind him he's still just a boy, and Bill swearing he won't let anyone derail his son's future. As if Will's life wasn't complicated enough, Luna drops her own baby bombshell not long after. Unlike Electra, Luna is torn about revealing the truth. She knows her recent obsession with Will has been troubling to everyone around her, especially Poppy and Lee, who constantly warn her to let go of the fixation. But when she discovers she's pregnant, she's convinced this is her destiny. In Luna's mind, the baby represents more than new life. It's her ultimate connection to Will, proof that fate brought them together, no matter what obstacles stand in their way. But her announcement is far less composed than Electra's. Luna blurts it out during a confrontation with Electra at Forrester Creations. The two women are already in the midst of a heated argument over Will's time, affection, and loyalty when Luna suddenly blurts, "You think you have him because of your baby? Guess what, Electra? I'm pregnant too." The room falls silent. Even Electra, fiery and confident, is left speechless. In an instant, their feud is no longer about petty rivalry. It's about which woman will ultimately tie Will to her forever. Poor Will. The young Spencer finds himself caught in an impossible situation. Two women he's been romantically linked to are pregnant, and both are demanding he step up. But Will isn't Ridge Forrester or Liam Spencer. He doesn't have decades of experience juggling women, lies, and secrets. He's overwhelmed, terrified, and torn. The weight of responsibility comes crashing down on him, and it shows. He has moments of panic, confessing to Katie that he feels like his entire future has been stolen. He lashes out at Bill, accusing his father of hypocrisy for preaching responsibility when Bill himself has a history of messy love triangles. He desperately tries to be there for both Electra and Luna, only to realize he can't please either. Will's nightmare is only beginning. Because once the families find out, the situation escalates beyond repair. You can't have B&B drama without the moms weighing in. Katie, ever the protective mother, immediately sees both pregnancies as a threat to her son's future. She wants to shield him from growing up too fast, making mistakes he can't undo, and being manipulated by women she doesn't fully trust. Poppy, meanwhile, takes Luna's side wholeheartedly. She argues that if Luna is pregnant, it's Will's duty to step up. Lee, however, sees the situation with icy clarity. She warns her niece that this fantasy could blow up in everyone's faces, especially if Will feels forced into a corner. Katie and Poppy's confrontations are fierce. Imagine them in the Forrester office, voices raised, accusing each other of meddling, of bad parenting, of turning this into a circus. Each woman believes her daughter, or son, deserves happiness, but happiness looks very different depending on which side you're on. Of course, the Forresters aren't left out of the drama. With Electra working at Forrester Creations and Luna already a part of the design team, their pregnancy battle spills into the workplace. The tension makes collaboration impossible. Meetings dissolve into arguments. Designs are sabotaged. Fashion shows risk collapse under the weight of scandal. Ridge, who has spent his life caught between women, ironically tries to play peacemaker. Brooke, however, sides firmly with Katie, worried that Will is too young to become a father, and terrified the family drama could ruin his future. Meanwhile, Hope and Steffi exchange glances and smirks, privately enjoying the fact that, for once, it's not their love lives under the microscope. And let's not forget Sheila Carter. Whenever there's chaos, Sheila sees opportunity. With Finn busy trying to calm Lee and Poppy, Sheila inserts herself into the drama, whispering in Will's ear that he needs someone who understands what it's like to be trapped by love. Could Sheila become a strange, twisted confidant for Will? Stranger things have happened in Los Angeles. Naturally, questions of paternity arise. Could one of the babies belong to someone other than Will? The whispers spread. Did Luna's obsession cloud her memory of other encounters? Could Electra have had a fling during a rough patch with Will? Or are both babies really his, setting up the ultimate Spencer double daddy storyline? The upcoming paternity tests become must-watch television. Everyone gathers in the hospital corridors, waiting for the results, knowing that no matter the outcome, lives will be shattered. Bill Spencer is never one to stay silent. He delivers a thunderous ultimatum to his son. You need to make a choice. Will, you can't play family with two women. If you don't decide, I'll decide for you. This devastates Will, who feels his father is stripping him of agency. But Bill insists he won't let history repeat itself. He refuses to watch his son become another Liam, bouncing between women and destroying lives. Katie, however, pleads for compassion, urging Bill not to bully their son, but to support him as he figures out his future. Their co-parenting cracks, under the pressure, sparking fresh tension between the exes. At the heart of the storyline is the Electra versus Luna rivalry. Each sees herself as Will's true love. Each believes her pregnancy cements her claim, and neither is willing to back down. Their fights become legendary. From screaming matches in the design room to near catfights in the Forrester hallway, these women go full soap opera diva. Slaps are threatened, tears are shed, and accusations fly like daggers. Fans can expect Electra accusing Luna of being unstable and obsessed, Luna accusing Electra of being a gold digger who can't survive without Will. Will caught in the middle, begging for peace while both women ignore him. Ultimately, the pregnancies don't just threaten Will's present, they jeopardize his future. He dreams of going to college, traveling, building his own career. But, with two babies on the way, those dreams may be slipping away. Will confides in RJ and Zende, admitting he feels trapped. They encourage him to stand up for himself, to make a decision before others make it for him. But with both families breathing down his neck, with the media sniffing around for scandal, and with Electra and Luna locked in a war over his heart, Will's next move could define not just his life, but the future of the Spencer dynasty. 2 baby showers? Ridge suggests throwing one, but Brooke shuts it down. Sheila's manipulation. She tries to pit Electra and Luna against each other even more, knowing chaos benefits her. Paternity results. Twist. The results might not be straightforward. Lab mix-up, a delayed report, or shocking science could drag this out for months. A proposal. Rumors swirl that one of the women may push Will toward marriage, desperate to secure her place in the Spencer family. The legacy question. Bill contemplates rewriting his will depending on which baby is truly his grandchild. The bold and the beautiful is no stranger to shocking pregnancies, but this double whammy, with Electra and Luna, promises to be one of the wildest storylines in years. For Will Spencer, the drama is just beginning. Fatherhood, love triangles, family pressure, and betrayal are about to test him in ways he never imagined. And while 2 babies on the way should be a blessing, on this soap, they're a ticking time bomb. When the dust settles, hearts will be broken, families torn apart, and Will's life will never be the same. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and Beautiful Update YouTube channel for more update news.